All right, guys, we're back again with our first day live stream. I know I set this like yesterday since I promised you guys we're going to show you guys the JCPenney and the Sears layoffs for today. And also after that, we're going to be showing you guys the LaGuardia Airport, the old expansion right now, since, of course, we will show you what the old expansion looked like before the new expansion. And because of that, like we said yesterday about the old expansion, because unfortunately, though, that the old expansion wasn't in great shape since because it had horrible maintenance back then since the Port Authority couldn't even handle it since. But although the new one will be better than the old one since, but the elevators are probably going to be still original, as of course prior because of the modernizations or the installations. I'm not sure. It probably came from the 90s or something. But yeah. So hello there, Dylan. How you doing?
What's up, Dylan?
All right. In the meantime, let's show you guys the Sears layoffs right now. And I believe there's something new right now today about from yesterday. Yesterday, when I checked online, since Chris Cronin did a coronavirus update, I don't know what number is it. I forgot the number. But anyway, I'll look it up later. The Sears layoffs. So here's what the layoff has been shown. So here we go, guys. Yes. Here we go. Okay, so Kmart. Oh, this is a new one. Kmart layaway policy. Yeah. Hold on, someone's calling us. I don't know. Hold on. If you, I don't know who's been calling us, but give us a second. All right. Sorry about that, guys. We just had some other bros. They were calling us. So anyway, moving back to the Sears layoffs. So here we go. Okay, so the Sears layoffs right now, and of course they put up the now down to 39 Kmarts. This was posted yesterday, and of course I'm going to read this out since I know there may be offensive, maybe any words that I don't know or something offensive. So here we go. Now down to 39 Kmarts. I know there were 5 stateside Kmarts that people claim are closing too, but for now I was only able to verify with links the 2 Puerto Rican locations closing. When links are posted to any others, I will remove them from my master list. If anyone has a link to verify, excuse me, any of the others closing like Ramona, McKinley, McKinley, for whatever, I can't.
McKinley File.
McKinleyville, whatever, etc. Please post them below so I can remove them from this list. So these are the lists right there, as you can see. I know some of the other 39 stores were closing. I know New Jersey, of course, and of course Westwood is going to be the last one because, unfortunately, though, that's the last Kmart ever known in Bergen County. And of course, as for New York, in the Bronx as well, and White Plains is going to be there too because I heard. I'm not sure what will happen to Kmart in White Plains, and I know Kmart Penn Station has closed due to the COVID-19. Yeah, due to the COVID-19 closure. So yeah. So we're gonna go over one more time about the Kmart in Kmart in Bergen County. So I'll go over it one more time, just like Chris Cronin did, and he said the first one. So Kmart Locations, home to Bergen County, about. Just give me a second. Lodi, Menlo Park, and Westwood. So you can just give me a second. Four will remain Kmart into Westwood. Okay, here we go, guys. So, Kmart Locations in Bergen County is home to 5 locations: West Elmwood Park, Lodi, Paramus, Westwood, and Closto. And I'm going to go over it. So, the Kmart store in Closto, New Jersey, which is on 6 Verva Len Street, of course, it was closed, and that's redeveloped to a shopping center. The second Kmart was in the. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start with Paramus. So the first Kmart store was on 859 Route 17 in Paramus, and that has been redeveloped into some like a market or something. I don't know what was redeveloped. The second Kmart store was closed in Closto, which is on 6 Vervalin Street, and that's redeveloped to a shopping center. The third Kmart.
You forgot screen sharing.
We don't need the screen share. The third Kmart. We don't need it. The third Kmart store was on 2 Memorial Drive in Lodi, New Jersey, and that's where Chris Cronin got harassed 3 years ago. Excuse me. That's where Chris Cronin got harassed 4 years ago for filming inside the store. They were threatened to call the cops on him for taking pictures inside the store. And the fourth Kmart was at Elmwood Park, New Jersey, and that is currently redeveloping into a ShopRite. And there's also an elevator there, which of course, although he has the video of it, although it's been taken down for copyrighted reasons. And the last Kmart store, well-known Kmart, is also in Westwood, New Jersey. So there are 5 Kmart locations that were home to Bergen County, and the last one, like I said, it's at Westwood. So, all right, moving on to Sears. Hold on. I don't know why they keep calling us.
Just do not worry about it.
Sorry about that, guys. It's just that the other bros are trying to call us for that one.
Just do not worry about it.
Yeah, no, seriously, they're gonna call us again if they want us for a reason. Yes, I'm aware of that, Dylan. Like I said earlier, Kmart in Elmwood Park is going to be converted to a ShopRite. The original elevator, which is with EPCO Circle Line fixtures, has been destroyed. And yes, I do aware that Chris Cronin did 3 live streams this week. I know he did the ones with Ricky, since of course, but then Ricky had to leave since Ricky's mom was there.
Yeah.
So, anyway, moving on to Sears right now. Since I'm going to go over some of the Sears locations that were closed. So Sears, of course, they've been. I only hear is that because what compared to this year, then last year, then 2 years ago, since 2018 was turned out to be a watershed for Sears since October. Since it's been 2 years that Sears and Kmart have been filed for the Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and I'm going to go over the locations that they've been closing. So Sears right here in Regal Park, the Sears in Watchung, and 2 years ago for Sears in Hicksville, since I've been there already, and the Sears, and as of around October or November, the Sears in Lake Success and Garden City, and also from last year too, Sears in Willowbrook, which is closing, as well as the Staten Island Mall. So we're going to go over. So the Sears in Regal Park has been closed around in May of 2017, and that because the original elevator is gone. The Sears in Watchung has been closed, and the mirror was saved, and that's been redeveloped into a Cinemark theater, or probably a movie theater. I'm not sure what's the name of the movie theater in Watchung, but I'll have to look it up later. What else? The Sears in Hicksville has been closed, and that is probably going to be redeveloped into like a little shopping center, but the elevators have been gone, and they've been decommissioned. The Sears in New Hyde Park, the Sears in Lake Success has been closed, and of course I've seen it, although I have a video of it, but I decided to take it down for some personal reasons. The Sears in Garden City, and that has been closed. And this used to be a Bloomingdale's there since before, back in when Bloomingdale's moved into Roosevelt Field in 1992, when it was a former Alexander's also Abraham and Strauss, aka ANS. So, oh yeah, and also Sears and Willowbrook and South Carolina Mall, both of them have been closed, and the Sears and Woodbridge have been closed this year since, of course, due to like financial trouble or something. Like it was used to be the former. Also, this used to be a former Abraham and Strauss, and they have this Otis mod by, I don't know, probably Schindler with Inchline. I don't know. Yeah, I'm telling you, Dylan. Macy's closes in, which is kind of sucks though for Chris. Chris Cronin barely tried to get out of his house and start filming the elevator at the Macy's in Colback, which is me too, of course, because I barely can get out of my studio and start filming the elevator at Macy's in Colmac, which is closed, and it still sucks for me. And so it's if Prodigy J probably can get out of his studio and film the elevator at Macy's in Colmac, that would be a total bummer. That's a total bummer, though.
What?
Wait, maybe Macy's in Colmac closed already. Hold on. Well, it's temporarily closed, but unfortunately, though, it's temporary. Well, actually, it's temporarily closed, but unfortunately, though, it may be going to start liquidating. So, if they did announce if it really permanently closes, then that's a nightmare. Since, of course, I still need to figure. I know that Chris Cronin, he said he was going to go to Smith Haven to do his final write up the Sears in Smith Haven, but it's no luck since April 10th was the store's closure for Sears. I was going to go there too with my TX100V, but I have no luck. So, anyway, guys, moving on to the other Sears layoffs. So, I'm not going to put that on the stream since I already know that. Okay, so this one's from 1 day ago. Are there any Sears or Kmart store closing in New Jersey or New York? Let's take a look. And please, there's going to be no calls. Whoops, wrong link. Okay, so. Oh, this is a question. Okay, here are the answers. Nobody cares, get a hobby. That's a little bit hateful. They're all are closing. Well, that's Eddie Wemper. Listen to me, guys. That's Eddie Wemper. Since, of course, I know Chris Cronin was waiting to do an Eddie Wemper grant. Shame. All right, so that's enough with the Sears layoffs. Now we're on to the JCPenney layoffs since they made the announcement earlier. I know it's been gone very viral with the layoffs, though. JCPenney Manhattan Mall may or may not be a loss because I know they have an Otis and Schindler in there. So we'll take a look at the JCPenney layoffs right now. So let's take a look. All right, so this question came right here. So when would they announce the rest of the closures? And I know, Jaden, you've been told, right, since I've been told from you since, of course, about JCPenney, right, since I left a comment on Facebook.
But, yeah. But Dylan commented again.
Huh?
Dylan commented again.
What did he say?
Sears and Lakes
Success, actually. I'll get to his question later. When would they? Okay, so this right here, they said when will they announce the rest of the closures? So, in terms of this, they only listed 154 of 242 so far. So I figure it's so sad to have JCPenney to be closed here, and I believe I don't understand because unfortunately, though, it is everyone's favorite store, but although the JCPenney at Roosevelt Field is not going to be a loss since I know it's a modernized unknown/MCE with monitor fixtures. Used to be a Dober back then. So is the employee elevator. Although there is a third elevator located somewhere around the store, but it's been decommissioned due to the fact because of hydraulic pressure problem. Okay, so these are the list of JCPenney stores closing in June this month. Here's the list. So this will be closing at Covington Mall in Andalusia, Alabama. Regency Square Shopping Center in Florence, Jackson Square Shopping Center in Scottsboro, the Spanish Fort Town Shopping Center in Spanish Fort, Alabama, Little Creek Center, Christown Spectrum. This is a lot. I can't read them. All right, I'm going to focus on New York right now since continues below in a separate post. Really? Give me a minute. Yes, I know. Sears Elixir says did close in November due to the Chapter 11 bankruptcy. And actually, they did announce it. Just give me a second, Jill, and I'll respond to your question later when I get this website.
And what about COVID-19 health data? It's updated.
All right. All right, hold on. Just give me a second. All right, Dylan, since you asked this this question about New York and New Jersey, I don't think they didn't put New Jersey in it on it. Excuse me, but they put New York on it. So take a look at this. So Finger Lakes Mall in Auburn, New York, Batavia City Center in Batavia, New York will be closing. Hold on. Destiny USA Syracuse. So I guess I don't think they made an announcement about JCPenney that are closing in the metropolitan area. Because if they really did, then now hopefully I gotta go over there and do a final. Maybe I could probably go over there and do an elevator video on my phone or my iPad or my TX video. Maybe I'll bring my iPad with me so that I could be able to film it as long as I'm able to repair my volume down button issue. I'm not sure. But anyway, thanks for the response, actually. So, what?
What about the COVID-19 health data? It already updated.
After when we look up the layoffs.
Yeah.
Oh, this is interesting. Closing 242nd stores. Wow. Well, I don't know who's behind all this. It's probably because the economic failed, just like Starbucks. Just like when Starbucks is closing 400 locations due to the economic fail because of the pandemic. Closing 242nd store. Well, let me tell you guys. I don't know. Let me tell you. Sears has gone to a loss. So has Kmart. JCPenney now being a loss. Macys is struggling. Nordstrom, Nordstrom is going to be closing a few locations. I know Nordstrom at Garcia Plaza. That's a big one too. Definitely a big loss. Nordstrom at Roosevelt Field, no. The Nordstrom at Mall at Show Hills, I'm not pretty sure it's going to be a loss, but I'm not sure. So, all right. So we have a little bit of time, guys. Since it's 6:21. If you guys have any questions or concerns. Yes, I did set that. They're not closing in the NYC metropolitan area. But if they did make the announcement, then that would be a nightmare since, of course, I had to go over there, do my final ride, and that's it. Well, actually, no. Maybe not going to do a final ride. Maybe I'll do a final look instead of final ride. The elevators might be kept. The elevators are going to be kept since, of course, it's going to be lobby and second floor, not C2 and C1 since, of course, C1 and C2 are the JCPenney lower levels, and then they're going to be closed and locked out the C1 and C2.
Yeah, well, what about the COVID-19 health data? It's
all right. Let me get the health data going. So far they updated the COVID-19 health data, and unfortunately, though, this is interesting.
Sure.
Hold on. I got it. Okay, so interesting fact is that because
not that one, the other one.
Hold on. There we go. There we go. Okay, so there we go, guys. So unfortunately, though, till October. I mean, like, this is crazy. So here we are with the daily deaths. So unfortunately, though, they have updated the chart right here, as you can see. We're doing it pretty good, guys. Unfortunately, though, New York City is starting to be better now. So unfortunately, though, we're in the curve right now, and hopefully everything will be back to normal. Although if the scientists will reveal the vaccine, maybe we'll reveal the vaccine. We'll think maybe tomorrow. This is going to be a big one, everybody. This is going to be a big one tomorrow. I know everybody likes Fridays. That this is going to be a fun Friday. That if the scientists reveal the vaccine, they're going to take down the coronavirus, and after when this happens, when it's over, we will celebrate.
We could go out because the outdoors and with the
no more face coverings, no more social distancing, as long as when the coronavirus will be dead if the vaccine kills it. And maybe tomorrow.
And actually we could go like elevator filming or eat, or we could go on Best Buy or hang out together with the bros.
We could do that. As long as we can figure what can we do next. All right, so unfortunately, though, this is going to get tough, people. This is going to get very tough. So keep your eyes peeled. All right, so as for New Jersey right now, it looks pretty good, as you can see. So hopefully it'll be well. It doesn't look pretty good, but unfortunately, though, it's still flying down the curve. But New York is doing very better right now, since New York is very strong.
Yeah.
So remember the slogan, people: the city that never sleeps. Right now, this is now the city that sleeps, but later, the city that never sleeps will return.
Yeah.
All right. As for United States of America, let's take a look. If I can get it.
What?
Oh, brother. This is going to get more worse.
Oh, my God. Not again. Just like in Cinco de Mayo special. Oh, Lord, help me.
Well, this is getting worse and worse and worse now.
Oh,
the United States is still not. I don't know why, because it's because of the protests. That's why.
Oh, Lord, no way.
Well, I don't know what we're gonna do, people. What are we gonna do?
Please help me.
Well, New York City is still stronger and stronger, but as for the other states, I don't know what happens next. I mean, like, hopefully the vaccine will be found, and hopefully tomorrow things could be back to normal, and then I don't know, people. This is scary. This is very scary, guys. This is like a real nightmare movie.
This is such a difficulties.
Well, not really. Well, in a violent, not really.
Scary nightmare, no.
And the social distancing will be going much higher and higher.
No. I want to be social distancing over in New York.
Well, we're gonna have to find out. After, when we come back, we're just gonna take a break. So we're just gonna take a break with tomorrow's live stream and focus on the premiere, since of course, yeah. So we'll focus on the premiere tomorrow, since I have until 2:30 after when we finish our classes. So anyway, guys, that's it for today's live stream. I'll be back on Saturday if anything changes or not. But coming up on Saturday's live stream, I'm gonna go over the Macys layoffs, since of course they probably made an announcement about the businesses have been struggling. Plus,
actually, it's gaming suggestions.
Oh, then we'll do it. Then we'll do it on. I don't know. We'll find out when we do the live stream. So anyway, guys, this week the suggested series have returned for this Saturday, and we will return back with gaming suggestions coming up. Also, Sunday and Monday, we also have 2 premieres, and we're back on Tuesday with the camera suggestions. Wednesday is cell phone tablet suggestions. Thursday is the elevator video review, and we'll be back on Friday. We'll be doing the Friday live stream.
And what about the escalator video review?
That's next month. That's Monday.
Yeah.
All right, we'll find out, guys. So that's it for the Wednesday's live stream. There may never be a vaccine for COVID. Well, as long as the scientists will prove it, Matt. Well, you are a moderator, Matt. You are. Matt, look, it may be tricky, but hopefully, I don't know about tomorrow, but hopefully, because the virus is starting to get growing and growing now, because it's like it's worse since March. So, all right. So anyway, guys, we're probably going to keep this string going. So let's see what Rapid Downs event is coming up.
Totally just testing on Instagram. I'll look at it later. Link between.
Okay, no events.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Yeah, silent your iPad or whatever. Silent or phone.
I know. All right, so we'll be back next Friday for our Friday live stream. Like I said earlier, I'm going to review the Macys and Macys Layoffs, as well as oh yeah, I forgot something. Anyway, let's keep the stream going. We're going to keep it going before we end. So let's like keep it going. So unfortunately, I was going to show you guys the old expansion of the LaGuardia Airport. I always keep forgetting. I'm such a...
And also, what about Chuck E. Cheese's going out of business for bankruptcy?
Yeah, which is a good fact though, because nobody likes Chuck E. Cheese's no more.
Yeah, we're too old.
We only prefer Dave and Buster's instead, because I know there's a new Dave and Buster's at Staten Island Mall, which is open. I know there's going to be one at Westfield Garden State Plaza as well.
Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese's, they're gonna close. They're going out of business. Let me see.
Oh man, they took down the Google Maps took down the old expansion.
How'd you know?
Oh,
wait.
Never mind.
Wait, it says Chuck E. Cheese's is reportedly approaching bankruptcy. Could close all locations.
I guess nobody likes Chuck E. Cheese's no more, since of course it's going to bankruptcy.
You know why? According to me,
Because you looked it up.
Yeah, that was on a messenger. So, popular children's restaurant could be filing for bankruptcy after 43 years in business, and is in danger of closing all 610 of its locations across 47 states, reported to the people.
Interesting you added up, since of course I was going to end my stream, but anyway, well, you know what? We're not going to end it. We're just going to keep it going, since Privacy J did bring us that topic about Chuck E. Cheese's will be closing for bankruptcy. So anyway, guys,
yeah.
Just give me a second.
So Chuck E. Cheese's parent company, CEC Entertainment, is $1 billion in debt and seeking a $200 million loan.
Before we reveal on that later, this is where they did the construction right there, as you can see. Unfortunately, though, that's where I don't know if you cannot see the old expansion, but I tried looking for it, but unfortunately, though.
Yeah, I know that. That's the LaGuardia or JFK Airport, whatever.
Yeah. All right, here we go, guys. So this is the old expansion of the airport, as you can see. There's the parking parking lot right there, as you can see. The elevator, you cannot see it because unfortunately it's all the way over there, and unfortunately the quality is not. I know the quality is bad, since of course, and unfortunately I don't know when it was. This was taken back in 2009. So unfortunately, though, that's where, of course, that the new parking lot structure is going to be there somewhere near around here. So unfortunately, though, that's where it is, of course, where the new the JetBlue terminal right over there, I believe. So there's the airport tower. That's where the park. That's where the new parking is going to be there. So unfortunately, though, we'll reveal it to find out what it looks like. So. And there's the American Airlines terminal, as you can see. That's the parking lane right there, as you can see over there. You can't see it over there. That's the old expansion, but unfortunately the quality is bad, so that's why. So anyway, that's the old expansion of the LaGuardia Airport. I know you guys can't see it through because due to the quality. So yeah. All right.
So regardless of how the Chuck E. Cheese situation works out, as many 25,000 retail stores across the country could permanently shutter by the end of the year, according to new data reported from CNN. The estimated closures are documented in a new report by Coresight Research, which also indicated this year has been 4,000 stores closed. The advisory firm believes a snowball effect will transpire, lead closer to top last year's record over 9,300 stores closing up shop. Right, and now JCPenney, Victoria's Secret, and Starbucks are just a few of retailers that have now store closures in the last few months, which you may notice as a Chuck E. Cheese store closed. Or to be closing it as if it's locations.
Yep. So that's where Privacy J bring this up. So thank you for that. Okay, so we have been over the limit right now, since I know it's like a longer limit. So I know well, Matt, if you're watching this, I'm not sure there may or may not, because although it may be tricky if there is a vaccine for COVID. So Chris Cronin's prediction is that the vaccine will be around till fall. I'll find out when to follow people's prediction about that. So anyway, guys, that's it for today's first day live stream. Thank you to Privacy J for bringing us up the Chuck E. Cheese going in bankruptcy, and I'll be back next Friday for the Macys Layoffs and
Chuck E. Cheese, right?
Well, nobody likes it no more. But Dylan DeJesus did said David Buster is better than Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, that's it. We'll be back next week for the Friday live stream. Like I said, I'll have to do the Macys Layoffs and updates for my channel. So take us on.
So we're going to subscribe for more content to Privacy J Productions and the Privacy J Productions 2. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, we'll let you know all about it. Facebook, my name is Jaden Garcia, and Instagram is JTech727, and Snapchat is Boots0727. And thanks for watching, and please stay tuned for the next following live stream.
All right, so anyway, guys, that's it.